Hey guys, it's Dan with Coin Cerberus. You're watching another cryptocurrency altcoin news. This is my journey with my altcoins and my investments online. In the last video you probably would have seen where I talked about Redcoin and why I backed Redcoin. Another one of these altcoins that I'm after taking a look at today is one of my favorite coins at the moment, and one of my favorite companies that has a great idea at the moment, and that is SiaCoin or Sia, whichever way you want to call it. Just before I jump into the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also check out our Twitter page. I'm just going to set up a Twitter page now as well, so you can follow us over there, any videos that I put up. There's about 6 or 7 videos already on the YouTube channel, and go and check them. Right back to SiaCoin. So we'll just take a look at the charts for SiaCoin. Okay, you can see that there's a bit of peaks here already. Second now, we'll just go back 3 months just to see where that peak was. You saw a massive yellow peak there, and you can see it, and this is around December when it just kind of started to bump a little bit, and it's well below a penny or a cent at that time, and then just in December it kind of begins to climb really pretty quickly. And I think a lot of people like the actual technology behind SiaCoin, and I think that they believe in actually it's solving a problem. Like, for most businesses, the way a business works is it goes out and finds a problem that people have, and they work their way back to see if they can create a solution, and SiaCoin does that, and I'll get into that in just a second. We'll just keep a look at the investment opportunity with Sia because of what it actually brings to the table. So you can see that in January 6th it peaked at 10 cents, and it's kind of climbed back down a bit. Now again it's gone back down to 8 cents, which isn't bad. So there was a drop off, but it wasn't that bad. I still have long-term goals for SiaCoin. SiaCoin is not one of these pump and dump coins. To me it isn't anyway. We saw a bit of a shock recently with Tron, and we've seen other bigger coins as well that seem to have a massive drop, like XRP had a drop, but I still believe in XRP. I still believe in Ripple. I'm not sure about Tron. I'm a bit worried about what Tron is really trying to do. I prefer the idea of something like what Sia is coming up with, and I think it's a good long-term hold. So this is another, like my Redcoin, like my last video where I talked about Redcoin. I really believe in SiaCoin's future. I actually believe that it's going to have a use, so people are actually going to use it, and in the future it'll be one of the top altcoins that's out there. So today it's trading at 8 cents, so it dropped from its peak of 10 cents to 8 cents, which it's kind of just a nice steady growth period for SiaCoin. I really believe in the long-term opportunity with this coin. So let's take a look at what it's about. So it was originally an idea from Hack MIT in 2013, and basically it's if you could free up all the space on other people's hard drives, anyone that's connected to the blockchain, if you could actually rent their space or maybe kind of trade your space. And that's the idea to make a worldwide free market for data. And I just think this is a really good idea, because like if you look at it, like I created a video about 3 or 4 days ago about can you host a website on the blockchain, and technically you can store data on the blockchain. It hasn't been proven yet that you can actually store a website on the blockchain. You can store images on the blockchain, but yet we have to see if there's a browser that can read the data that's actually on the blockchain. Will they have to invent a new browser? That's another question for another day. Check out that video on can you host a website on the blockchain, and the host coin that is reportedly with that, if you want to check out that video. As back to Sia, Basically, it leverages blockchain technology, and basically it enables to a fair way of distributing your unused space on your computer or on your hard drive, whereas most, let's say, files like Dropbox, Drive, they're all stored on massive servers somewhere. But there's so much space in people that don't really use their computer that much, and that space could be used, and that space that where servers are and everything has been holding on the blockchain, or sorry, in servers. That space could be freed up, that electricity could be freed up, it could be better for the environment. So there's a whole lot of opportunities with an idea like this. Then it says there's monetary opportunities with SiaCoin, where it opens the floodgates by making money by renting out your hard drive and data. Integrity is protected and by using redundancy and cryptography. So it's basically a decentralized network. So basically, when you see computers linked together, and it makes it harder to hack. Well, it's supposed to anyway. It's supposed to make it, having a decentralized network is supposed to make it harder to hack. Whether or not it's truly impenetrable is another question. We don't know yet. So I think that SiaCoin has a really good idea. It's solving a problem. So that's what I'm looking for in all of my investments and my long-term investments with any cryptocurrencies. I'm looking to, like, a perfect example is a YouTuber I really watch, and I think he's one of the best YouTubers on YouTube about altcoins, is David Hay. He said, I'm starting to look at not just the white papers. Okay, that's great if they've got a white paper, if they got this, but are they truly going to solve a problem? And investing in technology that's not only useful as well, that could I use it too? Like when I did that video on Hostcoin, and I questioned, can you host a website on the blockchain? I was kind of looking for my own solution to hosting sites on different hosting networks, so like Bluehost, like GoDaddy, like MetroHost, like HostGator. I have a bunch of different hosting platforms that I use, and I liked the idea of, could you host a website on the blockchain? And that was a problem that I have that I wanted to see if I could solve with the blockchain. That's what the blockchain is supposed to do, or if it's even different systems like Tangled Network, etc. with IOTA, can you use the blockchain to enhance our lives? And something like SIA is something that I believe in. That's something we'll just take a look at what else is on the page here. So it's completely private, decentralized network. Yeah, but a lot of coins say that they're doing that. It does compare. This is what I remember. This was stuck out to me. It talks about how much it is to store space these days, compared to storing 1 terabyte on SIA would cost about $2 per month, whereas compared to Amazon is $23. Calculating your savings below. SIA stores information on different nodes, so this basically free up hard drives. So any hard drives that have connected to the platform can contribute to having information stored on their system, or bounce from system to system, continuing to support the network as well. And that's one way that I can explain it. So it's open source as well, so maybe if there's potential vulnerabilities with the code, other coders can come in and actually find issues and maybe help prevent any disruption in the system, or if there's, and it also gives an opportunity to build community, and also it gives an opportunity for people to find future uses with the technology and become more innovative in the future as well. So it's not just like, okay, we just solve one problem and that's it. It's like the way Apple had predicted its future as well. It's like we have to be always thinking like 5 years ahead. We can't just make what the market needs right now. We need to be making what they need after that, and then after that, and after that, and after that. And that's what I really like about the idea of SiaCoin. So marketplace on the blockchain. So storage place, that's just repeating what it just said a while ago. So it just has a nice little graph down here. So take a look at this graph here. So it just does show you the Google Cloud, how much it costs to store, private, decentralized, and what's it? Included multi-region redundancy. And just seems like a really good idea. And we'll just take a look at, might show the roadmap here if it gives it. I don't want to go through a whole lot of like white paper stuff, because it's up to you guys to kind of take a look at that and kind of read that information yourself. So short-term file storage, who are not on SIA, support for mobile wallets and other like clients, and video streaming. That's another idea. Didn't think of that. No, that they could do that. I'm not sure if they could do a YouTube or anything like that. You never know. It depends on what the kind of space becomes. If the community becomes bigger and bigger, you never know what could become of it. Short-term file storage, ability to recover files using your only wallet seed from